Hey, what's up? This is Jared with the App Podcast. Today we're going to take a look at EventHorizon. EventHorizon is like your iCalendar, your iCal on steroids, because it gives you a lot of extra stuff that you would not normally get in the regular calendar. So basically you can go and look at your events. Your events is, you can look by all events or by category. It gives you a ton of categories. So let's just choose all, and it's basically bringing in everybody's birthday that I had plugged in to my address book. So as you can see, I've got a lot of birthdays of people or anniversaries and all that good stuff plugged in for everybody. So I've got a master list of all of my events right here, which is great. Or of course I can go and search all events by specific category and see just an item that I entered earlier about doing the dishes, because I love my wife and I like to do the dishes for her. So I entered that. You could hit plus and add a new event. So it has a little bit of extra stuff that you normally wouldn't see when you're adding a new event to your calendar. You've got a URL, a notice period, and of course all those categories to choose from to help keep your stuff organized. So you can enter a new item. I'm not going to bother doing that. In settings, we have some settings here, reminders. These are your default stuff. Contacts, the information that shows, and then the categories. If you don't need some of these categories, you can remove them. Or not remove them, but just turn them off so they don't show up. Or if you need a new category, you can set that up as well. You can also export everything to an email if you wanted to, and it sends like a nice fancy email to you. Yeah, so, but it kicked us out of the app, so now I've got to go back to the app. So we also have reminders, because when you set an item up, then it gives you reminders and it breaks all of those things down. So we got to wait for a second for it to grab all of that content and load up. So basically I just had my, do the dishes thing, which I set to do today. I've got some birthdays that are coming up soon, and then normal, which basically looks like anything 12 days out or to 30 days out. So it shows basically next month's birthdays or any events or reminders or to-dos that I put in that section. So, and of course urgent stuff that's showing up within the next day or so gives you a little 1, down there. Of course that number will increase the more items that you have. So basically, I mean, you can export this stuff to your email, and then I'm sure you can import it into your iCal on your Mac, or possibly Outlook on your PC. I haven't tested that yet. I'm guessing that that's the only reason why you would want to export it, is so you can import it. But this is not something that syncs over the air with your computer, with your iCal or your Outlook. So even though this is much more useful as far as features and some of the tools that it gives you than the normal iCalendar, and here's what I mean, in case you're not, 100% feeling me. The calendar here, the basic calendar that syncs with the your computer, syncs with MobileMe and all that good stuff, and then you can sync all that stuff back and forth. But EventHorizon kind of fills in a lot of those gaps that you would normally have when there's a website that you have to attach to an event, or you want more categories, or you want to be able to kind of view everything in a nice breakdown like this. So I am going to use this app for birthdays because it loads them all in there, makes it easy for me to remember them. I like to send people cards on their birthday, so I always make sure if I have somebody's birthday I have their address as well, so it kind of makes it nice. So yeah, if you want a card from me, you can email me your birthday and your address, and I may remember to email, or not email, but actually mail you a card. So anyhow, on that note, this is a great app. It's not too expensive and it does a lot. So if you're looking for something a little bit stronger than the standard calendar that comes with your iPhone or your iPod Touch, then I recommend this app. to you. So, and I give away free stuff. Those of you probably know that, maybe even are almost tired of me repeating it, but follow me on Twitter, twitter.com/the-app-podcast, and I give away free stuff. And then we also have a newsletter that just started that goes out probably maybe once a month, maybe twice a month, but it's only going to go out if I have free stuff to give away. So it'll include iPhone, iPod Touch news, good stuff that I know you'll want to hear because you're an iPhone or an iPod Touch user, but I also give opportunities to win free stuff. So there will be redeem codes for free apps. There will be cases that I will give away and then actually ship out to you if you win. So cool stuff like that. So you want to make sure you head over to theapppodcast.com, and up at the top where it says newsletter, you'll want to click that. You'll want to put in your email address, hit submit, and then you'll be entered to receive our newsletter, which will also include opportunities to win stuff and get stuff for free, because the more stuff I'm given, the more stuff I'm going to give away. And tomorrow I'm going to the Game Developers Conference. Well, actually, as you're watching this, it was probably yesterday that I went to the Game Developers Conference, and I'm sure there are going to be people there giving away stuff. I'm going to get all the stuff I can to give away to you guys, so make sure you sign up, follow me on Twitter, and all that good stuff. So anyhow, that's going to do it for today. Take care, and we'll see you next time.